I was just talking about putting my hair up for this one. This look a little different. Alrighty. Hello and welcome. In today's video, quite a roundup here. I've got all the products that I've tried in the last couple of months. I think pretty much from like April, May-ish. Hopefully I didn't throw in any that I had already shown, but if I did, sorry. There's a lot of products to show you, so I'm probably going to do this in a two-part video because there's a lot of stuff, so we'll see how this goes. But yeah, so stay tuned. All right, if you're new here, thank you for stopping by, for returning. I truly appreciate your continued love and support. If you enjoy this kind of content where we just talk all things beauty, lifestyle, you know, gadgets, all kinds of different stuff, then definitely make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe down below, turn on all notifications, and otherwise, let's just get right into it because there's a lot of stuff to review. All right, so I think I'm gonna start with at least the older products that I've known, you know what I mean, that I've been trying for a while now, and kind of have some more thoughts on them, and then show you some of the newer stuff too as we go. So yeah, so this doesn't take too long. And again, this video is going to include products that I've been trying for a while. So I give you like my faves and my fails, and I'm also going to give you and show you some of the products that I'm either still trying, I've maybe worn once, maybe haven't worn at all, that I still need to review, but just to kind of show you, you know, quickly what I've got. And then, yeah, like I said, we'll talk about all the stuff as we go. So, all right. So I'm just kind of not really going in any particular order. That way we can just hit all the highlights here, because again, there's quite a lot of stuff. All right, now I've already talked about these, so I'm just gonna quickly, because I don't know if I ever gave a real roundup on how I feel about these, but the NYX, these are the bronzer sticks and blush sticks. Again, I'm not really crazy about the blush sticks. I think more so just the color application, everything else is fine, but these colors for two different, you know, they're just too close. By the time you blend them out, they look the same. I do like the bronzer stick though, definitely prefer the bronzer over the highlighter. I don't think the highlighter is anything special, but I do enjoy the bronzer. So, and again, I have mine, what I say it was in Universal Light. So yeah, so far bronzer over blush, bronzer, part of the bronzer over the highlighter. So anyway, so that's just a quick update on those. So something newer to me that I actually have worn quite a few times now is the L'Oreal Infallible. This is a 24-hour fresh wear bronzer. Mine is in 250 light. I wasn't sure about the color, if that was going to work for me. Looks like it'd be way too light, just looking at the pan, but it actually works really, really nice. I've worn this several times. It is nice and smoothing. It blends out very easily. It is not like a complete matte. Gives a little bit of radiance, but it's not like over the top, and it's not like completely matte where it looks dry and whatever either. So it's considered a soft matte is what it calls it. But yeah, so I would agree with that. I've really enjoyed wearing this. Like I said, I've worn it several times now. I wore it for like a week straight to really see how I felt about it. Every time I applied it, I had no problems with blending, application, and like I said, the color match is really, really nice. So I do recommend. Now it's a little expensive when you think about the size, the amount that you get. And again, I don't really have the other ones with me to compare it to, but it's only 0.31 ounces or 9 grams. And again, for the size, for being like $15.99, I would recommend getting this either from Walmart, you know, a less expensive retailer other than Ulta, or look for a sale. So, but I do like it. But again, the price is a little bit more for a drugstore. So anyways, but I do like it. So worth it. Worth a try. I talked about it in another video here recently. I'm not sure which one is going to go up first, but I did buy the Flower Beauty, the Spotlight wand. It's supposed to look like the Charlotte Tilbury one. I also did get the Charlotte Tilbury one, though this is the one in Pillow Talk, Beauty Light wand. It is nice, but I would recommend save your money and get the one from Flower Beauty. I don't think these are anything special or anything more fabulous than the Flower Beauty ones. And I talked about the Flower Beauty one in my other video, and yeah, for the price, for, you know, a third of the price almost, I would say definitely go with Flower Beauty. I mean, it's pretty color, and actually I'll show you here real quick. But you know, as you do, it has a little sponge applicator there. You have to twist the top to get it to open. Be very careful though. I did with the last one. I definitely pushed. You only have to squeeze till you see it like puff up just a little bit. You really don't need to do a lot. And then that is it there. But that's the Pillow Talk one. I do like that color. I like that kind of champagne-y pink color. That is my thing. So yeah, so I mean, I like the color of it, but like I said, for the price, I really feel like you could save money. And actually I can show you here real quick. Hold on. Now the color I wouldn't say is exactly the same, but this is the Flower Beauty one, the one in Opal. And again, I squeezed way too much out when I did it, so I'm gonna have to try to do it light. But there is the Charlotte Tilbury one. I'm gonna put this one underneath it. And again, the color is not going to be the same, but like the shine application, I mean, yeah, I mean, they look the same. I mean, there's no reason to spend the 40 whatever dollars. Plus the Charlotte Tilbury one, the real popular one, is always out of stock anyways. So get the Flower Beauty. So yeah, definitely recommend this. Right, now I did talk about in my other video kind of my favorites, some things from Amazon, other retailers that I've been enjoying, but I did want to quickly just talk about the Wet n Wild Always Naked and Always Blushing palettes. I do like these. This was a Jessica Braun made me buy it, but I do prefer the naked one over the blushing one. Not only the colors, but I feel like even the formula, like the whatever they are, shimmer metallic formula in here, I like the colors and the choices they did on the naked one better than the blushing one. So I recommend if you're looking for a more neutral palette, great palette for $8 and something. It was under $9 and I got it from Amazon, got it within a day or two, and it came fully intact. That's one thing I always worry about with buying from Amazon, especially like beauty products, this kind of stuff. I've had so many things come to me shattered, but this one came intact, so thank goodness, hallelujah. All right, so to talk about something that I'm like, I'm not as like impressed with, unfortunately. It is a new brand, and it is Rock and Roll Beauty. These are from Ulta. It is the Purple Haze palette and the Hey Baby palette. I also got the blush palette because it was like buy two, get the third one free or something like that. So they all ended up coming out to about $10 a piece. So the Purple Haze palette, I mean, it's pretty, but these, I mean, you know, if you want like a lighter, like I just didn't find anything like over the top with it. Like the shimmers were okay, but I mean, nothing really fabulous. Like it was okay. And then the Hey Baby one is probably the one that I liked more, at least for the color story. It had a little bit more neutral options that I could wear to work. Again, it was okay, but I just don't feel like the lasting power was as great. Some of my other palettes, I mean, even the ones that I have for like, even that Wet n Wild one, even though it was less than $10, that one actually really stayed put, and the shimmers and stuff were still there by the morning time. So yeah. And then I did get the blush palette because again, it was a buy two, get the third free, and I was trying to figure out what third item I wanted, you know, to get the discount. So I got the blush palette, and again, I think if you're a deeper skin tone, this would work really well for you. And this one came broken. So, but like I said, for $10, I was like, eh. Now I think these would work if you're like a deeper skin tone, but for me, the blushes are just, they're pigmented, but they're a little bit too dark, and then the highlighters are definitely too dark for me. So it's like 3 blushes, 3 highlighters. Again, if you're a deeper skin tone, like medium to deep, this would probably work really well for you. Might be a nice option, but definitely a little too dark for me. So, but yeah, so again, I mean, I like to, I'll be interested because I love music. So any, you know, when something like that comes out, I'm like, ooh, cool. But so I'll be interested to see what else they come out with. But, you know, again, I would say it's an average brand so far. Like I'm not like blown away. So, but just my thoughts. Another thing I bought here is, you know, Ofra highlighters. That's what they're really known for, that and their liquid lipsticks. So I saw that they came out with a liquid version of their highlighters. So this is the liquid highlighter in, I think it's the lightest color, Monroe. Again, it's okay. Nothing really against it, but I'm just finding the more I go, and test things out, and you only really need a little tiny bit, it squirts out way too much, that I just really prefer powder highlights. And again, nothing against it. I mean, it gives a nice glow, but I just find by the time I put all my other powder stuff over top of it and whatever, that I don't even really see the highlighter anymore. Like it's kind of there, but then I have to top it with a powder highlight anyway. So nothing really wrong with it. I just think for the price, I mean, I'd rather have like a smaller amount because I'm never going to go through all that. I'd rather have like a smaller package, less in there, and less expensive. So yeah, I think this retails for $29. I got it on sale, I think, for $23 after discounts. But still, I was like, you know, I just don't know if I'd pay full price for it. So, but it's okay. And so I'm just kind of going randomly just because there's so much stuff. There was no way I could like, you know, break stuff up to tell you, you know. I think I talked about it separately, so I'm not going to talk about it very long. The M Cosmetics, I love their little blush palettes. These are the Rodin, and let's see, which one do I have? I have Rodin here. Yeah, make sure I'm saying you right. Very beautiful neutral palette. And then I have the darker one called Da Vinci. And what I've been finding that I really like is mixing them, because this one has the darker shades, this one has the lighter shades. So depending on how smoky or how deep I want the look to be, I like combining them. But again, I love M Cosmetics. In my other video, I talked more about them, some of the other products. I did get their bronzer, which I talked about in the other video as well. So check that out. But I really have been enjoying their bronzer. Is really, really nice. I already love their blushes, and all the other products I've ever tried of theirs, I've had good luck with. I've never had any issues, so I do recommend them. I did just buy another e.l.f. This is the eyebrow pencil, the Instant Lift brow pencil. I got this just because it was one of those things where I had to get like so much to get like the shipping where I didn't have to pay, and I was like, whatever, I can always use a brow pencil. And this one I actually got in taupe, because I think the other one I have is in soft brown, or I think it's a little bit too dark, so I'm hoping this one will be more the correct color. So again, I already know I like it, just threw that in there. All right, so Patrick Ta, I know I've talked your ears off about the blush, the duo they have with the cream and powder blushes. Love them, still love them. This one's in the one She's Blushing. I did see that the She's So LA came in stock, so I did get that one, which I really enjoy too. Love their blushes. They're a little bit more expensive, but they are fabulous. The lasting power, and again, I don't know if it's the application process that just really helps with that, but I've had nothing but good luck with their blushes, and I love them. They're beautiful, so highly recommend. All right, so for whatever reason, I tried out a lot of blushes, a lot of cream blushes. So I'm just gonna kind of quickly show you the ones that I've tried, tell you the ones I would, spend your money on, other ones I wouldn't. Some cream, some liquid. So I got this one called Han Healthy Active Natural, I guess, is what it is. It's called Rose Dust. I would save your money. It was only 18 bucks. But I don't know if it's the color. I just did a little swatch there, but it faded. It wasn't great. 18 bucks. I mean, it's little. Yeah, there's so many other better options that I would spend your money on. I would save your money and don't buy that. I would even buy this REM Beauty one before I buy that. And this one is in Audition. Really, really pretty colors. So I'll just kind of put that next to that so you can see. But even, I mean, just the pigmentation, the way it blends, and they're really about the same price. And there's still way more in this than there is in this. I mean, you can even feel the weightedness. This is way heavier. So save your money on this hand one and get the REM Beauty. So just quickly tell you that. I finally picked up, which I know is nothing new, but this Wet n Wild, the blush that they keep saying is dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury one. It's in Peach Bums. Sorry, mine looks like a hot mess because the whole thing came out like I got it. The stick was sticking inside of the lid and wasn't even in anyways, but whatever. But just to show you quickly on this one, I'm gonna put it down here because I want to save room for the other ones I'm about to show you. But that's the Peach Bums one, but I got it because I want to test out this against the Charlotte Tilbury for myself to see if it is a dupe. So, but yeah, I mean, I got it on sale for $3 and something, so definitely can't complain about that. Another one I want to show you here is the LA Girl Soft Matte Cream Blush. This is in the color Grace. I really like this blush. For $5 or whatever amount I got it for, I think it's really, really pretty. It has like, it says it's matte. It says a soft matte, but I think it's nice. It's really pigmented. It's right there. Just kind of blending it in there a little bit so you can see it. But I really like it. I applied it the one day, and the color and lasting power, it really stayed on nicely. And actually looking at that now, it looks a little bit similar to the REM one. So if I had to choose any of these, I would choose this LA Girl one for the $6 over the other ones, and you can probably even get it on sale because I'm sure I did. But yeah, so I wanted to show you those. The other thing that I want to show you here, I got the Huda Beauty blushes finally. They were out of stock, finally came back in stock, and I got Milani, the Supercharged, because I really wanted to see if there's any similarity. Now the colors are different. The one they had in store at Sephora was this dark one, which is Batty Berry. So I ended up having to pick that one up, but then shortly after I saw they were restocked on this Proud Pink one. So that was the one I was really interested in, but I'm just going to show you swatches really quick and then show you a comparison to the Milani one. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to wipe off those other swatches so we have room here because I want to really be able to show you. So I'm going to start with the Huda, the Batty Berry one first, since that's the darkest one. So that's, I mean, it's pretty. It definitely, like when you blend it out, it can be a lot lighter than that. So it's a pretty color. But like most interested here, I want to show you the pink one. And I want to show you it up against the Milani one. So that's that Proudest Pink one. And then they're not going to be exactly the same, but I have Peach Thrill and I have this Rose Recharge, which is a really bright pink one as well. So I just want to kind of see how that looks. Now it doesn't have the quite as much shimmeriness to it. I don't know, I can't explain. But wanted to show you that and then show you this peach one as well. So actually, surprisingly, I think the peach and the pink one actually look most similar. But the reason I'm showing you all that is I'm saying save your money on the Huda one and go with the Milani Supercharged one. They have the same finish. The colors might be a little bit different, so if there's a specific color you're looking for. But regardless, I say save your money, get the Milani one, have the same finish, look the same, lasting power is pretty much the same. I mean, they're meant for more like no makeup days, you know what I mean, where you're not having like a lot of heavy makeup on. So again, you know, take it for what it is, but they're not gonna last and be as pigmented as some of these other blushes I've shown you. But yeah, again, save your money, get the Milani ones over the Huda ones. All right, I might be able to make this into one video, I think. Haha. All right, so I wanted to show you, I don't know what's wrong with me or what I'm doing, but I've been going crazy with these little Kaja Bento trios. And I think a lot of it's me gearing up for vacation. I wanted something that's very easy to take with me, you know, just pop a little shimmer on, kind of, you know, ramp up the look when I want to. And so yeah, so I'm really excited I got these. And I did see that they came out with some new ones. So I also got the new ones. I got the Peach Madeleine one and I got the Mauve Bouquet one. And actually I think the Mauve Bouquet one, as far as what I like, is the one that is more intriguing to me. So it looks like the first shade is more of like a really like glittery topper shade. Really pretty though. The middle one is more like just a regular kind of shimmer shade, and then it does come with one matte, but I really like that shade, that color of that matte in the mauve one. Oh, so pretty. And then the peach one, again, same concept, has a little bit more glittery topper shade there, has more of like a shimmery shade there, still kind of glittery, but not like that thick chunky, you know, not as like intense as the first one, and then a matte shade. But again, this one's a little bit lighter, so I definitely prefer the mauve one over this one, but they're both pretty. And then of course I already have the Toasted Caramel, which is like all just glittery shimmer, you know, like more shimmer shades, topper shades. But yeah, that one's really pretty. I have the Alada Colada one, which just has one shimmer and two mattes. I have the Rose Water, which I think is all shimmer on that one too. Yeah, that one's all shimmer, which I thought would look really pretty with that mauve one. And then I have the original Chocolate Dahlia one. So yeah, I don't know what it is, but I've gone crazy and I really like these. So yeah, I'm really gonna, and I got them because then I can mix and match, so I can find out which shades I like the most and say maybe just take 2 of them, but have my 6 top shades in the 2 and mark them, make sure I know how to, you know, put them back where they belong. But yeah, so I'm definitely liking those. A fail, Kiko Milano. I think I'm kind of done with this brand. I hate to say it, but every time I get something from them, I'm like, it's okay, but like I'm not like just blown away. So I got this, it is a topper, it's like it's an eyeshadow, but it's called the Happy B-Day Beleza, I don't know. It's the Color Shock eyeshadow. Okay, now it says on here, stylish taupe. Okay, we all know a taupe shade is kind of a cool toned, can have a little bit of like a pinkish, you know, tone to it, but it's usually like a cool tone. What in the world is this? What is that? Because that's not stylish taupe. So I don't know what they did, but when I looked back at the website, I was like, they must have done something wrong, because every review I saw was just people saying the same thing, that the label on here, the one they ordered, does not match even close to what's in the containers. So this one I think I got was some kind of copper one. It is not stylish taupe. Now I kept it just because it was on sale and I got it for maybe $9, but had I paid the full price, I would have taken the time to go back to Ulta and been like, I don't think so. But I saw that they're no longer even on there, so they must have realized something happened, that they labeled them wrong. I don't know what happened, but again, don't waste your time. So I think I'm pretty much done with Kiko Milano. I hate to say that, but I haven't had the greatest experience with their stuff so far, so whatever. But anyways, that was definitely a fail. Yeah. All right, another blush here, Item Beauty. I've raved on about the other one. I think it's called Oops. So I got this one, which is more of like a nude color, and it's called It's Verified. So I really like, it's like a powder to, or cream to powder kind of, I don't know, but it's really, really, really pretty. It has great lasting power. It goes on very smoothly. I just really enjoy these blushes, and for like 16 bucks, I think I really like them. So I definitely recommend the Item Beauty. And I like their concealer that I've talked about as well. So so far I've had a good, I've had good luck with Item Beauty. So I would recommend trying them out if you haven't. All right, another thing I've gone nuts here with, and I don't know if it's just me kind of changing, like trying to simplify my routine, especially for work, but I've really gotten into these shadow sticks. Now the ones I've got are all Bobbi Brown. As I was reading reviews, I don't know, just most people said they prefer the Bobbi Brown over the Laura Mercier Caviar sticks. So, and I liked the colors. So I got a couple of matte ones. So I've got Taupe, which I figured would be like my deeper, like crease shade. And then I got, let's see, Vanilla, which is would be more like a brow highlighter, inner corner highlight. So those are the two matte ones I got, and I think the rest of them are all shimmer or metallic. So I got Moonstone, which I thought would be beautiful for like an inner corner highlight. This one that I've actually really been enjoying is the one in Golden Pink. So this one is the unused one. It came in like, I got one free and then I got a trio, which I didn't realize were the same color, but I'm like, it's okay because I've been using this one a lot. But this golden pink color, I've been using this a lot for like an inner corner highlighter, just a really simple, you know, swipe and done. So I've been really enjoying that. And then I got this Dusty Mauve, which came as part of a trio. The smaller ones were all like a trio. But yeah, so I've really been enjoying those. So again, I think I'm just trying some different stuff and trying to simplify my routine for work, you know. A couple things that I splurged on with that Charlotte Tilbury. I did get a Pillow Talk quad. This is the Pillow Talk Dreams that Morgan Turner talked really highly about, and it's pretty, but I mean, it's like every other mauve look, you know, like every other rosy tone look. I also, and I don't know why, but the packaging and just everything got me, the Charlotte Tilbury. It is the, I forget what they're called, it's not on here, I'll have to list it. I forgot to look up the name before, but it's like the easy, you know, face thing. So it's got a Chic Glow highlighter. And like she said though, the only bad thing is that none of these have lids. So I mean, you can't do anything but keep it in the case. We've got a blush, and this one is called, this is the Date Night one. So yeah, Date Night Lips in Cheek, which I wouldn't wear this on lips. It would just be for cheeks. And then the Easy Eye Wand. And again, I'm really into these eye wands, so that was part of it too. But this one is in Date Night Eyes as well. So I got the Date Night trio. But anyways, but yeah, so I don't know why I splurged. I still have to try it. I haven't even tried it yet, but I did splurge and got it. Whatever. A couple other blushes here. Colourpop, I saw that they came back with their little heart blushes. I got Kiss and Tell, and these are both very just like neutral nude colors. Very pretty. They are very matte though. That's why I do have to be really careful because they are very matte. And then this one is in Let's Dance. So pretty colors, but yeah, again, yeah, I'm not so much into the matte, so I'm kind of like, I don't know. Probably shouldn't have gotten them, but. And then I did get Item Beauty, a Lucky Line gel pencil in the color brown. It's just a basic like eye pencil, sharpen type pencil. I do really like brown eyeliners, so I'm gonna try that. It was like 14 bucks, so that's, yeah, whatever. I did get the Gemini 2 palette by Melt. I haven't tried it yet just because I haven't really had time to try it. And again, it's just so deep, such a deep color story that it's not one I'd want to wear to work. So I'll have to give you my thoughts on that in a future video. One other thing that was really cool, again, like I told you, I'm going to Disney. I don't know if I said in this one, but we're going to Disney World in a couple weeks, so I'm so excited. But so when I've been purchasing, I've been buying the little minis of like the SPF. So this is like the Peter Thomas Roth Max Clear Invisible Priming Sunscreen. It's in broad spectrum SPF 45. So I've gotten a few of those, which I'm so excited to have. Little minis are just so nice to have, you know, on the go. One thing I actually have been enjoying, which I think is the best thing I got from the Pat McGrath of Bridgerton, the whole Bridgerton line, I think I've liked this the most, is the lipstick in Nude Romantique. I know I talked about it. I mean, the packaging, I don't think you need to pay the price on it, but of the things that I have tried from there, it's the one that I've used the most. So I do like the color. It is a nice like satin type lipstick and I've been enjoying it. It has nice staying power. I'm not saying you have to splurge and spend that kind of money, but since I had already gotten it, it is my favorite piece of that whole collection so far. So I've already talked about it, but the Flower Beauty, this is the other one in Gleam. This is probably the one I should have tested up against the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk one, but I mean, even looking at the outside package, I mean, they look pretty similar colors. So yeah, should have swatched those two together. But again, Flower Beauty over Charlotte Tilbury for sure. This is something I still have to try, but it looked like it had really good reviews online. It is, I think, a K-Beauty Advanced Snail 96 Mousse and Power Essence by CosRX. So yeah, so we'll have to see. It sounded very interesting, but it had really good reviews. So we'll see. I'll let you know as I try it. I did get the other Dior Quad. This is a Dior Backstage Glow Face palette in 2 glitz. I had more of the like warmer tone highlighters, glitter strobe gold, glitter strobe pink gold, peach and bronze. So I do like the other quad, so I went ahead and got that one as well. Sorry, I'm really trying to run through these quickly because there's a lot to talk about. JCat palette that Andre Tiliano is always talking about, and this is the Dia and Noche, and this is the Noche palette. I didn't get this one just intrigued me more, and I have to say she was right. These shimmers are really, really nice in here, and the mattes blend really well. I mean, they're not like, you know what I mean, top of the line mattes, but they work. And I've had no issues with it at all. So I'm glad I finally broke down and bought that, and I got it for like half off. It was on sale, so I was like, well, why not? I don't know if I've talked about them yet, but I did get the Star Wars. I've got the smaller 9PN Darth Vader palette, and I got the Star Wars, like the big palette, the bigger palette, and I have to say I was really impressed. And if I can find the look, I'll put it in, but I really like this palette. I think I might have used them together or separately, I can't remember, but this one shade, the special shade there, oh my gosh, it was so pretty. The way it went on the lid, I was like, wow, I'm really impressed. So I got those, and I also got one of the jelly shadows as well. Well, I wasn't gonna do it, but I like the color of this one, and this is that blue one called Astromech. I think is how you say it, Jelly Much Shadow. Anyways, but yeah, I got that. Another thing that Lauren Beauty made me buy was this RMS liquid eyeshadow, and called their eye lights in the color Strobe, and man, this is really pretty, but you have to watch. Like I've noticed there's pressure in there, and it like is pushing the shadow out. Like you don't even need that much, but it's like it just comes out. As soon as you open the package, it just starts to want to come out. So I would say be really, really careful as you're opening that. I wouldn't even squeeze it. I'm sure it's gonna come out even if you don't squeeze. But yeah, look how pretty that is. I wore that the one night to work, and I was like, ooh, and it lasted. And again, they crease a little bit, but again, the idea of them is that even though they do crease, they're easily reblended out. So, and I'm like, yeah, I'm okay with that. As long as I can, you know, get them to blend out again, they blend out no problem. So let's see. All right, some things I bought from Sephora are their little palettes. They came out with some new ones, and they're all like music themed. Like we have the Disco Diva. This one's actually really pretty. It's definitely a deeper, but I found that I've been mixing these. It has just a nice like satin formula in there, and the mattes are really nice, blend out really well. This one I've actually really been enjoying is Heartland Hero. And these lighter shades, those shimmer shades, satins, whatever, I've really been enjoying. And those, the mattes in that one are like my perfect like transition shade. But again, I do have to like mix and match them because the colors. This one here, probably my least favorite, is a Blues Beauty. And that blue just really doesn't do much for me, but again, I like the colors. I like the tones of those mattes. And then one of probably my favorite is the Metal Rebel. This one's actually really pretty. And these shimmer, you know, satin shades are really, really, really pretty. But again, I've been finding that I'm mixing and matching them, different colors, putting them, you know, together. And I've actually really been enjoying those. Just to run down some lips here really quick. I did get one of the Tarte Maracuja plumping ones in the color Primrose. I really like it. It tingles a little bit, but it's not over the top. So I definitely like that. I got another one of the Super Stay. This is the Vinyl Ink. I finally got the color I was looking for, which is Cheeky, I think is the newer color. Yeah, because I had already had Peachy. So I definitely like cheeky over peachy just for the looks that I do, because it's that more like rosy tone mauve. These Milani, I got a couple of these. The Fruit Fetish, we got passion fruit and coconut just because I love that. That sounded so good. But the strawberry melon definitely has more of a scent to it. So if you like the scent, definitely go for the melon one. I got another one of the L'Oreal Paris, I think they're the lip balms. Let's see, yeah, I got a couple of them. I've got the Feathery Fleur, which is the one that Jessica Bronze talked about. I also got this Celestial Blossom one, just because a lighter, I was like, oh, you know, if I have a darker lip, want to make it a little bit lighter. I thought that'd be a nice one to use. Fail, this NYX Shine Loud Magic Maker. And Magic Maker, I don't like it at all. It is dry. My lips kept feeling like something crusty was on it. Yeah, not my kind of thing. Don't like it at all. I like the color, but that is it. Other than that, I don't like the application. I don't like the way it wears. I don't like the way it feels. Blah. Yep. Okay, just gonna say that. I did break down and get one of the Dior Lip Glow oils in, it was a pink color, I think. Yeah, pink. It's okay, but I'm like, save your money, get the Milani ones, whatever, you know. A couple last few things I want to shout out here. I've already shouted out Clarity Cosmetics. Oh, sorry, I got Colourpop too. I got another palette in the Limelight one I finally got because I really like those tones in there. So I'm still, haven't used it yet, just got it. So I still have to wear that, let you know. Nude Sticks. Again, something I wanted for my trip. Nice, easy on the go. It's a blush, bronzer, and I think a highlighter as well as the other. But yeah, so far it's the rose one. I don't know, it was a trio online. I got it on Ulta. I definitely like it. So that would be going with me on vacation. Again, sorry, I apologize. I'm really quickly trying to run these down. Another thing I got, which I got it because it said it was similar to the Sol de Janeiro, the original Boom Boom Cream. It is the Tree Hut Tropic Glow Firming Whipped Shea Body Butter. And I have to say, it's definitely more subtle of a smell. It's definitely not as intense as the Boom Boom Cream, but it does have a similar scent. And again, if you're looking for something that's not quite as like overpowering for a scent, but just want a little bit of a fragrance, it's actually really nice. And I've used it several times now and you can barely tell that I've even made a dent in it. Yeah, and I got it on sale too, so even better. And then I think the last few things I want to shout out here are some indie brands. Let's see. Oh, sorry. Colourpop Apricot Me Not palette. I haven't used yet either, so I'll give you an update on that. Are some indie brands here. I've got Copacetic Cosmetics, which I've purchased before a couple of years ago, but then I kind of forgot about them. Never purchased anything, but I got the Haze palette. Oh man, this is so pretty. When I saw that, look at that holographic packaging too, so cool. But when I saw this online, I was like, oh yeah. So if I can here, I'll try to insert some swatches separately. If not, I'll be doing a whole palette roundup here for the next quarter in July, so stay tuned for that. I also got Sugar Drizzle. I got their butterfly, I think it's a butterfly palette. Yeah, but I love that. Look how cute that is, little packaging. I'm like, oh. But I thought that was really pretty, and I thought with the Haze palette that would go really well together. Another couple things I got here too, which I actually have a couple of palettes. I got some Looksy singles, and this is only part of them. I've got like double of each. So there's some Looksy singles, and I thought about doing a swatch party, but I just haven't had a chance yet. And Pretties for Your Face. Yeah, so very, very pretty. And then the last thing I think I'm gonna show you here now is Colourpop. I did get the newest single shot, or the Super Shock shadows, and it came with their 8-year anniversary, like, you know, one of the Super Shocks for free. And this one is It's My Party, and it has the number 8 embedded in there. But so far, I've only used the top row. I've used these 3, and so far they're really, really pretty. This one is 2014, which is the darkest of the 3, but really pretty. 3rd Street, and then this one has a little bit more of a shift, like a pinky shift to it. Mountain Lion is really, really pretty. And the other ones were a little bit darker, which is why, oops, sorry, dog hair. You know, that's what happens when you have 3 dogs. But yeah, so, but yeah, I really like them. And I've been really enjoying their Super Shock shadows, so definitely highly recommend those. All right, I think that is it for today's video. Thank you so much for hanging in there. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe down below, turn on all notifications. Let me know what's some of your favorite products and some fails, some things I should stay away from as well. And otherwise, enjoy your day, and I'll see you next time. Bye. but it actually works really, really well. It looks really light here. It looks like a, oh, sorry. Huh. I don't know how I feel about that. I guess it doesn't matter. You guys need to go through and talk. Okay, anyways, just talking to myself here. Look like the Pillow Talk one, you know, from, or I mean, so, what the hell, quit calling me people. But again, I do have to like blend them, like, you know, mix and match. I did get one of the, oops, whew, that was a lot. Okay, let me get a drink. All right, so that's all I have for you today. That is part 2. All right. No, actually what I probably should do is, so yeah. So anyways, I hope you have a beautiful day. Hope to see you in my next video. And wait, no, what was that? All right, so thank you for staying tuned and hope you enjoyed this content. Hope you have a wonderful day and wait, no, I don't like that either. I don't know. That was take 10, 20, I don't know, whatever. Anyways, that's the end. I gotta go. Too much. Whew.